squared off at MetLife.
I like the direction Zach's going. You know, it's is it perfect? No. Will it ever be perfect? Nobody's perfect. No quarterback in the league is perfect. But you know, he's got so much resilience and fight that he doesn't lose confidence as the game goes on. He gains confidence, and you know, eventually it's got to click, and it's gonna click for the offense, and it's you know, we just got to keep continuing to grow.
According to ESPN Analytics, the Giants had a 99.9% chance, seriously, a 99.9% chance to beat the Jets. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter following a Saquon Barkley run to set up a 3rd and short. But Dan, they decided to give the game away, and it was really fun to watch. Here's what Dan had to say about it. Unpopular truth, Zach Wilson played really good football today. Missed 2 or 3 throws, but made some big-time plays in a game with 0 run game, 4 drops, and pouring rain. Okay.
Can I just say this real quick? Dan Orlovsky, Shannon, this brother need to be drug tested.
He do.
There's something wrong with
He do.
Sometimes there's something wrong with Dan Orlovsky.
Don't we got a drug test policy here?
I think we do. I mean, when it's called for.
What it's called for? Did you see what he did? Did you see what he put on his Twitter?
How could you put
Dan,
that on Twitter, Dan Orlovsky?
Defend yourself, Dan.
Because it's the truth. Because this is why, like, watching for me is the most important thing. Because when I'm watching the game live, I'm like, oh, this is obviously an ugly football game. And even getting ready for today, I'm like, am I really going to rewatch every single snap of this game? Because, ugh. And then you rewatch and you go, that's a good throw. No one's open. That's a good throw. Threw it away. Good decision. Not forced it. Good. Now, like I said, missed 2 or 3 throws, and he probably took 2 sacks that people are going to be upset about. But there's 4 drops in this football. First of all, this stretch is the best, maybe the biggest and best clutch stretch of his young career. And maybe there hasn't been a ton of opportunities, but these plays are awesome. These plays are all stinks. 3 weeks ago, picked off Tua twice, who's probably the leading MVP of the NFL. Picked them off twice. I think one of them went to the house. 2 weeks ago versus Josh Allen, gave up 14 points. And then last week versus Sam Howell, who, Shannon, you just said absolutely dusted the Philadelphia Eagles defense. They gave up 7 last week. So the Giants in the last 3 weeks defensively have been playing better. In the pouring rain, when you have no run game, none, 4 drops, you go, Zach Wilson played really good football yesterday. Didn't give the ball away, wasn't stupid with it, no dumb interceptions, multiple drops, ball went to the right location. He did. I know people don't want to admit it, but he did.
Let me.
Go ahead. Take him.
What you've done is what the people did for Tebow. They'll take 2 or 3 throws and said he played great for the entire game. He did not. He completed 47% of his passes. He was 2 of 50. He was 0 of 8 on 3rd down passing attempts. They were 2 of 15 on 3rd down passing attempts. That's 13%. Did he have great moments? Absolutely, Dio. He had great moments. When he needed to be, he made 2 big-time throws and a run and drew a PI. Okay, I will concede that. I'm conceding that. But for you to take this game in its totality and use it and say, that's the hill I want to plant my flag on for Zach Wilson this morning, you must be out of your mind. And to another point, the Giants quarterback, he threw, guess what? I sat on my couch with 2 replaced hips, eating Cheetos, and had more passing yards than the Giants. And you are here gaga and talk about Zach Wilson.
Well, I'm not talking about the Giants offense.
Hold on. You out here glowing, talking about Danny DeVito, Zach Wilson beat Danny DeVito. I mean Tommy DeVito.
No, you said it right. What's the difference? What's the difference? Danny DeVito, Tommy DeVito. There's no difference today. We can't tell a difference.
This is what's gonna happen. First of all, Cheetos? There's no way. That's what I need, because I've never bench pressed more than 225. So that's what I need is Cheetos?
No, but I'm saying I had more passing yards than the Giants.
Don't fall for that. He did the Cheetos after he got to the point where he could bench press double that. Don't get fooled by that. Don't get lured into that.
This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'll be very surprised if this doesn't happen, that Robert Saleh, in his press conference in the next day or 2 post-game, is going to say Zach Wilson played really well. Watch it. I'm telling you, like
can I
you
say-
could give me all the third down. You could give me all the third down stats. I told you 4 drops. I think 3 of them are on third downs. Okay.
All right. Can I? Hold on,
there's
hold on.
2 or 3
Can I
clips that are
chime in?
missed.
I'll give you the last word. Because I haven't
telling
spoken
you.
about this yet, Dan.
Good.
Let me ask you this question, okay? Dan, I just want to double check. Did Zach Wilson fumble twice?
Stephen A. It's pouring rain with a third
No, don't
string
give me
center.
that. Don't give me that. Don't give me
No,
that. Everybody,
the Jets
you
fumbled
said
twice.
football. You said football, right?
Oh, the Jets now. But you didn't say the Jets played
One
well.
of them
You
is
said
on Zach Wilson. The sack fumble by Thibodeau, that's on Zach Wilson. I'll give you that.
All right.
But the fumbled snap with a guy who just came up on the practice squad in the pouring rain, come on.
What did Rex Ryan say about this morning?
Rex Ryan thought
Zach
that, like,
Wilson.
I don't think Rex agreed with
can
me
I
that he
get-
played really good, but he was like, the
I
kid
had some
is
other
getting better
questions.
and better.
Go
I
ahead.
have some other
I wanna
questions.
hear these.
I'm just looking at that. That's one of the questions, Dan. You know what? You talk about this. 8 touchdowns accounted for. I'm talking about turnovers this year. I'm sorry, 8, but 5 touchdowns. Is that Is that Zach Wilson? I'm sorry. Is that Zach Wilson? He's accounted for 8 turnovers, but 5 touchdowns this year. Is that accurate?
I don't know how many
I think so.
turners are
I think so. 2 for the 15 on third down. Shannon brought that up. When did they finally convert their first third down?
Overtime.
That was
the ball to Garrett Wilson.
That was with 2:19 left in the fourth quarter. That was the first third down they converted. And you're gonna sit up here on national television
On national.
and try to justify
Misled
a
our
tweet.
viewing audience.
How could you possibly do this? I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever.
'Cause I'm not scared to tell the
47%
truth.
completion, taking that damn sack, no pressure awareness whatsoever. 2 for 15 on third downs, then convert a third down until the 2:19 left.
Yeah, this
in the
isn't
fourth
tennis,
quarter.
Stephen A.
I'm
It's not
just saying.
the quarterback didn't convert a third down. It's not one-on-one.
I'm not saying it's one-on-one. I'm saying that ultimately I've watched you highlight the deficiencies of one quarterback after another for at least 3 years. And then somehow, some way, because the weather was inclement, yesterday we going to sit up here and act like Zach Wilson had a damn good game. Listen, the 2 passes up the middle for 29 yards, give him credit for that. I get that. Okay?
Yeah.
Those are 2 big-time throws. But as Shannon pointed out, 2 to 3 throws does not make
A great game.
a good performance.
Right. I'll give you moments. He had 2 to 3. If you want to say he had 3 to 4 moments, I'll concede that to you, Dio. But when you take the totality
We
and
gotta
use
leave here.
those moments to say an entire game, nah, bro, I got to push back on you.
But I don't believe I am.
All right.
I honestly don't believe him. In my tweet, and I still stand here today, I'm sorry, Maya, real quick,
Yep.
there are 2 or 3 missed throws. I totally agree with that. And there's probably 2 sacks that he holds on to it longer
Molly,
than that.
there's an upside.
I'm not pointing to just the end. I'm pointing to the
There's an
overall
upside.
game.
There's an upside. According to Dan's critique,
Right.
Dan Orlovsky, the way he critiques, damn it, my first pitch was good.
Yeah,
I threw a
exactly,
good-
right there.
I threw a
Right
good
there.
first
Yeah,
pitch.
yeah.
I threw a good
No.
first pitch.
Considering he
That's
had
a
a-
damn strike.
Considering
According
that
to
he
Dan
had a-
Orlovsky.
Not even-
Considering Steve May
Not
had
even
on
that's
jeans.
good. Not even that I can say.
I threw a damn
I
good
wish
pitch.
I had a hat.
That's a good pitch. That's a
Negative.
good pitch.
Stephen A.
Absolutely.
Considering Stephen A. had on jeans and sneakers, not spikes,
Listen.
he did a hell of a job.
I did a hell of a job.
Oh,
I did a hell of a job. Thank you, Dan.
Shannon.
Thank you,
All
Dan.
right.
Shannon, you just lost credibility in my book. Honestly, you lost credibility. I'm disappointed in you. All right,
Just-
24 punts
I can't
in
wait
that
till
game.
Robert Saleh.
Most
Can't
since
wait till his press
1998.